Hey, it's Fan Fantasy here, and I got the chance to try out Armored Brigade 2. And it is a real-time strategy or turn-based game that focuses on armored warfare, set from 1965 all the way to 1991. Armored Brigade 1 was pretty much a 2D map, but Armored Brigade 2 builds on top of the first game by adding a 3D graphical landscape world. I know there are many who are like me who tried to play the first game but couldn't really stick around with it, but the 3D graphical world does help give a full picture on the battlefield. And if you like armored warfare and you really want a real-time strategy game that focuses on the armored warfare aspect, then I highly recommend that you try out Armored Brigade 2. If you're fans of Gunner Heat PC or even Steel Beast, then this game should definitely interest you, as it will give you a full picture of importance of combined arms. The good thing about this is that you can also scale your missions from platoon size to all the way to even a brigade. Honestly, it feels like it can be a sandbox. This game features a comprehensive command and control and communications, maps that are based on the real world, dynamic weather, improved fire support systems, and you also got infantry, and you can also generate your own campaigns and missions as well. With that said, I'm going to show you guys Armored Brigade 2. Hey guys, this is Armored Brigade 2, and if you're watching this, it is out now. And I'm going to show you guys some gameplay and how it looks like, and just to give you guys my first impressions. I do look forward to covering more of Armored Brigade 2 on this channel, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And so I'm going to show you how it looks like. And so you can actually play some pre-made missions, or you can actually generate a campaign or your own mission as well too. So we're going to generate a mission, and there are a few maps that you can choose from. And so let's choose Folder Gap. You can also change the sector width and height, but let's keep it at the default height and width. And so let's choose for our mission. Let's pick around south of Unfield, right about here. And so we're gonna do armored versus armored, and we'll set around 1985 in October, or actually let's do November, and we'll do autumn, and we'll keep things as it is. And these are the training and morale points. So we start off 80 and they start at 65 and 65 morale versus us. We have high morale. Can adjust that later on, but we'll keep it as it is. And we're going to do a defend mission. And so let's say that they got to defend this middle area right here. Let's say this main highway intersection right here. And since we're defending, let's move up our deployment area, and we'll move back theirs about right here. Let's say about this tree line should be pretty good, yeah. And our estimated time will be about 30 minutes, and we'll keep it as it is right here. All right, so this is where you can actually purchase your units. So you got the recon, infantry, mechanized, armored support, and aircraft. And so we have about 10,000 points to spend on. So let's spend on some artillery guns. Let's do about yeah, 3 should be enough, and we'll get some fast cams. And let's see, let's spend on a M1A1 tank platoon, which is really interesting because I set the game to 1985, which is basically in line with Gunner Heat PCs, but for some reason we have M1A1s, which I'm not sure if that's accurate, but we're gonna get an M1A1 anyways. Why not? So we'll get the tank companies, which comes with 3 tank platoons and also an HQ element. Okay, so let's spend on some mechanized infantry, specifically the M2 Bradley. And this one comes with 4 M2 Bradleys and as well as a platoon of mechanized infantry. So let's get that. Okay, we're about 9,000 already, 9,700. And so let's try to get some other things too going. I feel like we may need to spend on an AA. I feel like that is useful. Yeah, I'm going to get some AAs. The M13s with it, and also the M40A1. Yeah, let's get that one. Get some dismounted scout sections. You're supposed to get some eyes. And I think that's pretty much it for about 10,000. That's not too bad. And we'll spend one more on dismounted scout sections. And yeah, get another one. Yeah, let's get more so we can get good eyes on what's going on. So that's all we can spend on. So one of the things that I did was easy mode, so that doesn't necessarily decreases the difficulty, but it does reduce the player command delay significantly. And also I made sure that we can see the hidden stuff in the after action report, and player character is a really interesting one where it allows you to play as a single vehicle, and you can give orders to your other units stuff, but if you die, then you lose a scenario and you can call in cast with it. And this is where you can debuff or buff up your allies or your enemy as well too, if you want that extra challenge. So if you remember Armor Brigade 1, which I played briefly, this is how it looks like when you start. So it looks very similar, but when you zoom in, you can actually spot or actually take a look at your units. So it's really nice to have that detail, and I think because of the 3D world, it gives me more of an incentive to wanting to play Armor Brigade 2. So our main objective is to defend objective 1 right here. And so what I'm going to do before we deploy our units is I'm going to identify the main routes of where the enemy will be at. So we got north right here where they're going to be coming from, also the main road here, another main road in the middle, and also south right here. So I'm going to label them, and so there are tools that can actually use. So let's call this MSR 1, and so I'm going to label it for all. And another cool tool is I can actually draw lines too, which is really nice. I've made 3 engagement areas in north, middle, and south. And so we're going to deploy our forces along these areas here where they can actually engage and destroy the enemy. And we know that they're going to be coming from the east. So this is a M1A1 tank platoon. I'm going to drag this up here, and this call sign is India. I for India. And so what we could do now is actually change the formation, and let's change it into a line, and let's make it a little bit tighter. Well, there it should be good. But since we're defending, I'm gonna manually put them and adjust them. And also another thing too is that you can actually give them SOPs too. So instead of engaging at maximum range, we'll do it at effective range. And the reason for this is that I don't want them to waste their rounds and also to give away their positions. And so you can actually give them a defend order, and you can give them where, like for example, defend or hold this area right here, and they'll actually like automatically move to the best location. And you can also use the line of sight tool. So using this, you can actually very similar to Steel Beast, where you can use this tool to see what they can see in this terrain right here. So that's a really cool feature in Armor Brigade 2. And so I'm gonna deploy my units, and then I'll tell you guys what my plan is afterwards. All right, so this is my plan, and then I've set up my forward scouts looking along the MSRs 1 to 4. We got engagement areas. I've set at least 2 sections of our mechanized infantry platoons in the north and south, one in the town right here and one in this tree line right here as well. And we have India platoon guarding the south, and then we got Gulf in the middle, and then backup and reserve is Hotel platoon. I've set up my SAMs and anti-air in the back, so we do have our VADs as well as our SAMs in the back as well too. I have set up a Bradley and also a mechanized infantry squad in the back as well too, so they'll be holding up there. And before we can start, we do need to set up our TRPs, which are our target reference points. So let's set one up along MSR 1 right here, MSR 2, MSR 3, and 4 right here. And since we have 2 more, let's set them up near the no man's land area, and it'll cover these areas. So we do have one more, which are TRP mines. Let's set them up between 2 and 3, about right here. There you go. That is set. And I think we can start. And so far I set my scouts to not engage, so they will be trying their best to stay hidden. And so we've got a lot of forces spotted. Got some T-62s, BMP-2s, looks like they've been deployed forward. And let's call in a new fire mission. DPICMs. Set target. Let's do it in the south area right here. Looks like they might be massing up. Actually, I don't even know where they're going to mass up. We're going to have to see where they push. As you can see, it's not a graphical problem that I'm seeing a block, but something that we can't identify. But now we can identify. It's a looks like a mortar truck. So while we wait for more contacts to come closer, this is how it looks like. It's not the prettiest game in the world, but hey, it's nice to see some 3D models in Armor Brigade 2, especially in an RTS game. So one of the neat things, they can actually pause and get a better situational awareness of what's going on. So like, they send up one BMP to the north. So far, he's not aware of our scouts looking at him. All right, so we do have at least 2 coming from the south. Confirmed. And let's keep setting up more targets just in case. I'm going to try my best to slow down the enemy. Looks like they're trying to send some BRDMs with the ATGMs in the middle. But I'm sensing that they are trying to see where they can push. Maybe towards the south. Or even the middle, maybe. But we'll see. And so far, they haven't spotted our scouts along here. Oh, looks like our tank is engaging some BTRs. Yep, looks like our tank, our India 3 is able to spot tanks in their deployment area. And it looks like can he engage? I don't think he can engage that. So look at the line side. He's not able to see MSR4, but he's able to see what's going on there. And he's able to destroy another BTR. Second BTR killed. Nice job from India 3. Ooh, looks like India 3 is getting a hat trick because he destroyed another BTR 60. And looks like they're holding it out right there. I do see more BTRs. Looks like it's mostly a mechanized group that is trying to push us. But however, the tanks are deployed to our north. T-62s, it looks like. And it looks like India 3 has destroyed another BTR. No, don't engage. Hold fire. Oh, looks like an ATGM missile's trying to target one of our tanks. Oh, shoot. Looks like it... Okay, I'm gonna get him to not expose himself, so let's get you to reverse. Yeah, let's get you out of there. Yeah, it looks like another... Is that... I'm not sure what's trying to fire at us. Oh, is he trying to engage the T-62s? Wow, that's a long-range engagement. India 3 is just destroying all the BTRs. It looks like. Look at that. All that he's done. And another BTR destroyed. Hey, not bad. You know, that's more than a platoon. Alright, so I'm gonna get India 3 to disengage. Do want him... Okay, yeah. Looks like... Okay, we got enemy air spotted. Looks like Mi-24 spotted. Let's get this guy to reverse out of here. I don't want him to expose. Yeah, looks like they're angry. But the good news is that our Abrams was able to take out the Hinds, so we don't have to worry about them for now. It looks like the enemy is trying to drop in smoke near objective, but it's not doing too much right now. Nothing to worry. I'm seeing a lot of activity on MSR4, so I'm going to set another fire mission on the tree line. Yeah, I think they are trying to see if they can penetrate through the north right here. And remember, we only have about 30 minutes or less to delay the enemy. And so it looks like they're trying to commit south right now. So new SIRT rep, looks like we have a BRDM with the ATGMs coming up on along MSR3. Our tank should be able to engage. There you go. Looks like India 2 was able to engage and destroy the BRDM. Yeah, they're trying to smoke up right here, but again, nothing to worry about at the moment. think we might do DPICMs on mission 3. Let's do that. And fire. And there goes our ICMs. Looks like they're firing at it right now. Round's complete. Okay, we'll fire once and that's it. We'll leave it like that. Looks like they're trying to hit north, it looks like. Yeah, they're really taking their time to see where our weaknesses are at, it looks like. And that is a short-term ATGM. D62 still. But man, we knocked out a lot of their BTRs before they can actually make a commitment approach. Alright, so it looks like they're trying to go into the trees right here on the north. So we gotta watch out for that. And we got more things coming up in the middle. Looks like another BRDM ATGM. Those things can be dangerous. And target destroyed. Alright, so it looks like they're trying to mass up towards 3 and 4. That we do need to watch out for. And looks like another BRDM was destroyed. Got another one right behind them as well. And nice. Target destroyed. Another wheeled vehicle right there. Alright, so now we're engaging units to our north. Looks like that was a tracked vehicle that we cannot identify. But our Bradley was able to get the better advantage on him. And he's well hidden. And we got another wheeled vehicle to our middle. And I can't identify what that is. We lost something. A scout team. Looks like we lost a scout team right there in the, on MSR 1. And let's fire another ICM mission on 3. Call in about 3 volleys and fire. Alright, so I'm going to call another... I'm going to adjust one of my DPICMs on this location here. It looks like they're trying to stop right here, so might as well just get them to budge. And we got another target destroyed along MSR 1. Alright, so it looks like that was a BMP 1 that was destroyed. And another B... Okay, looks like a BTR is coming up from 4. That one of our tanks, looks like Golf 1 was able to engage and destroy it from the middle there. So that was a good line of sight over there. But yeah, so far we're doing a really good job on our defense. Our tanks are able to pick them up as they appear along the tree lines. And we got a tank on MSR 2 confirmed. And let's get our Abrams, see if our Abrams can engage. Looks like the T-62 is in a nice hold down position. And nice, target destroyed. Good hit from one of our Abrams. And just in case, I'm gonna set another mission on MSR 2 in case they do try to push up there. Incoming enemy artillery. All right, looks like we're taking indirect here, and we lost one of our tanks, unfortunately. Okay, let's get you guys to reverse back. Oh, that really sucks. I don't know how we lost. Yeah, we lost them from our artillery, and that might not. Yep, that is indirect fire. Come on, move back. And we do have T-62s confirmed coming from the north. Actually, get these guys to advance.
All right, so it looks like our mechanized infantry is engaging those tanks coming up from MSR 1. They're just holding there right now. It looks like a platoon of them. That sucks. I didn't really get a sight right here of what's going on. So let's see if our Bradleys can actually move in. All right, looks like our Bradleys are moving in to engage. Nice hit from our Bradley right there. And he's firing his 25 Mike on it. Might be able to pin it through on the side. Looks like it's just tickling him at the moment. He ran out of tow, which is why he's not able to use it. All right, so we're getting our Abrams to move up and engage. And let's call in another fire mission on that area. It's gonna be danger close, which is what I'm kind of afraid of. Yeah, right there. We got ammunition cook-off along MSR 2. Let's tighten the formation a bit. Ooh, looks like another tank was trying to move between 1 and 2 right here. And we got another vehicle in our gaps right there. Good hit from our Abrams. Well done. Alright, I don't want to use our fast chems yet. They haven't really fully pushed in through yet. But I do need to watch out for at least this area right here. We did destroy one of the tanks. Looks like they're trying to move into the middle now. But I'm pretty sure that's a death trap for them. Fortunately, that T-62 is still up. And we got one in the forest to our north along MSR 1. And we do have a vehicle unknown spotted near our scout position. Surprisingly, we lost one of our tanks in the reserve platoon. Quite surprised by that. Got enemy wings spotted. Looks like they're coming up. Hopefully our Vulcans and our SAMs can spot them because these guys can give us hell. Alright, so it looks like our RCMs were able to engage and destroy that T-62. So target destroyed on that. Another tank appeared out here, which is the one that we're trying to look for, and that one, T-62 was destroyed by our tanks in the middle. So yeah, good awareness from our tanks. So far it seems like our defensive plan is working. Wherever they try to maneuver or go, we do have a lot of our places covered. And then a vehicle unknown spotted, and I can't really identify what that is. Oh, a tank! Holy crap. And that is a T-62 coming out in the tree line, and target destroyed. Good hit. Looks like our Abrams came just in time to alleviate our troops along the north. I'm gonna keep them there. And we got a Mi-24 hovering. Looks like our guys are trying to hunt him down. Alright, let's move our VLABs. I want him to move up and support our guys in the middle. And it looks like they're trying to smoke out our position. And we got a tracked vehicle along MSR 3 for us, and good hit. I'm gonna leave our fire mission 8 on that location just in case if we get overrun, then I'll send in ICMs. And we got troops in contact along MSR 1. I'm gonna get him to maybe move up and engage that. Oh, okay. Looks like they try to hit our Abrams, and the battle has reached its conclusion, and that's it. Show after action report. Not bad. We didn't lose too much. The only unit that we lost was one of our Abrams in our reserve platoon for some reason by indirect fire. So total victory. We lost 3 troops and 2 vehicles. They lost 159 troops and 42 vehicles. So almost half. Wow. And let's take a look at where they're coming from. So I wasn't sure where they're coming from. Looks like they were trying to commit more towards south, it looks like. But we did see some action in the north as well, too. Yeah, so we were able to stop them in our engagement areas at least. Yep, they're trying to funnel right through. Overall, I think we had a pretty good defense, even though they had a lot of units. I will show you guys the Warsaw Pact in a future video, so stay tuned for that. But there's a lot of units for the Warsaw Pact that we should definitely play as. This is what they got. Looks like they're trying to penetrate through the north right here with the T-62s. Yeah, they're trying to just through. Oh, actually, one of them was trying to be a little bit sneaky peeky here with their BTRs. I wanted our platoon of tanks to stay here so that if they do pop up, then they can engage. But they were taking at least. I was really concerned about this part, and so I did move them up just in time to engage whatever was there. Honestly, I think we could have held longer. We didn't lose a lot of our units, thankfully. If we did, then I would have made them fall back towards the objective. But overall, I think our defense was pretty solid, and we were pretty good in the beginning too. So we were able to take out a lot of their BTRs in the beginning. I was expecting them to soften up our battle positions with their artillery and the CAS, but we managed to hold on a little longer. Alright guys, hope you all enjoyed this video that gave you guys a sense of Armored Brigade 2. Let me know if you're picking this game up. Let me know if you're interested in seeing more content, and I'll be covering this game more as well. Make sure to hit that like if you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video.